We are to deal with the cash flow statement. Yes, it's one of those things that is regularly tested in NACA exam. A part of the financial statement. Which standard talks about cash flow? We have statement of cash flow. Which standard talk about it? IAS 7 tells about cash. When we talk about cash flow, what do we really mean? In a simple term, it's just telling you that how we spend and generate cash. Before we can spend cash, we must generate. Or cash flow is talking about two things: inflow and outflow. These are the two things regarding cash flow. Don't forget that if it is an inflow, it's positive. But if it is an outflow, it's negative. Now, any definition that must give in exam must carry these two words. In case I've been asked, what is cash? What is cash flow? According to IAS 7, he has given us the definition to follow. It's how a company generates cash and how the company utilizes the cash. How we generate inflow, then how we utilize the cash is an outflow. So in case they now ask you, what is the statement of cash flow? You also put statement to your previous definition. You will tell them it's a statement showing how cash is being generated and how cash is being utilized. In reality, everybody in this world prepares statement of cash flow, including companies and individuals. But what happened to the individual one is that we write it down. We prepare it in our mind, or some people write it down. The salary that we are going to collect next 3 months, expenses that are associated with it is already there. That's why. So when we are talking about cash flow, there's only two methods of preparing it. Method of preparing cash flow. There are two methods of preparing cash flow. What are those two methods? We have direct method, and we have the indirect method. Literally, if you ask direct or indirect method, direct method can be tested in two ways in exam. It's only two ways they can test us direct method. What are the two ways direct method can come? They can give us cash book to prepare cash flow. You see cash book. Cash book. This one has been tested about 3 days ago. Why this one? They can give me existing financial statements. Existing financial statements. Just like that last year. They'll give you statement of profit or loss. where you make your adjustments. But for indirect method, it's just only one way. Existing financial statements. Existing financial statements. These are the three things we are going to look at it. Indirect method, two ways. Look at the two ways. Then in indirect, we look at the two ways. Now, after showing you the method, what is the difference between direct and indirect method? All these things I've highlighted them for you in the material I sent to you to show you the direct and indirect. And all those voice notes, I will start dropping them for your use. Voice note of earnings per share, by God's grace, I will drop it. And that of the cash flow, I will also drop it. So that you can also listen to it. As instead of you listening to big things ni mo like, yeah.
Tue.
You have a hair. Instead of you listening to all those circular music that used to play, you listen to my voice. Although the voice is not palatable to the ear, they are not okay to people's hearing, but for the purpose of passing the exam, you have to learn it, okay? Before I even go further, there's one particular question last year I did not ask. What are the importance? What are the reasons? What are the benefits in preparing statement of cash flow? So in case you are asked, look at it here. It's in your material that I sent to you. These are the benefits. One, these are the things that I want to explain to you that you know. But this is for the accounting profit. Cash flow statement is important than more than accounting profit. We are still coming to that. We have, okay, before we go to the activities, difference between direct and indirect method. For indirect method, from the definition, we adjust not cash item expenses like depreciation, not cash income, like profit or sales of scraps, all those, we adjust it back. But direct method, all those things is being used. Only cash transaction is used. So depreciation is money set aside, all those is no. There's only cash transaction is used. When we get to direct method, I'll be pointing back to you. Opposite of what we do in indirect, we'll now be doing the opposite in direct. Now, in working, net income is automatically converted to the form of cash, yes. But direct method will reconcile from our source documents. We do all the reconciliation of this how money we spent, this you will see. But for time taking, preparation, which one does it take long to prepare? Indirect method, it consumes time. For popularity, I've listed all of them. In case of accuracy, time taking, and popularity. For accuracy, cash direct method is more accurate because you are picking from the source. What is direct method? When you are preparing a cash flow from a source document, you are taking from a source document, so it's better, it's more accurate, but it's time taking. It is time consuming compared to what? Indirect method. Indirect method takes less amount of time compared to direct method. Then in terms of popularity, which one is more popular? The popular one is indirect method. In short, since I've been doing, I've not seen a company using direct method. Since I've been reviewing financial statements, I've only been using indirect method.
Is it just me?
Where are you?
Okay.
Something I wanted
Hello?
to ask.
Sorry for that. Okay. Now, this is what I'm telling you. Business of statement of cash flow. Just like individual, what we use cash for is the same thing. Our organization also need cash for so many things. Okay? For example, to meet daily obligation, for investment and divestment decision, to know the liquidity position of an entity. To assess the performance of a management. Historical cash flow of are often a fair, reliable indicator of the amount. If you know, okay, this salary I'll be collecting here, I know the historical cash flow, so we can rely on it to predict the future and determine the future cash flow. So all these things, I can assess this thing. Go to your past question. I can assess them so many times, and you don't need to cram them. Limitation of cash flow, all of them. Just take your time to read all these things while I'll be explaining how to prepare the cash for you. If you look at last diet's comments, I was shocked myself. They say majority of the students did not perform well in that cash flow, even though we expected cash flow last diet and it comes. But as he saying, majority of the students did not perform. I don't know the reason. They said so many things there. So that gives us a clue that cash flow can be tested again. Don't forget I told you from the outset, there are some certain things that take 70% of the mark in your FR. What are those things? You must know your cash flow, you must know your published account, your group account, and your ratio. Every diet, they take 70% of the mark. Hardly you will see a diet, if they don't test cash flow, they will put publish as number one, group and ratio. If group is absent, they will test publish cash flow. So they rotate it among those four to give you 70%. So it means your knowledge of those three places, I think, is key to pass this FR. Please, those four things. And we have always been doing justice to them in equity professional. Okay. Let's go back to now. What are the components of cash flow? Don't forget, direct or indirect method must have three components. This takes us either this or this. They must have a component. What are the components of cash flow? Components of cash flow. We have operating activities. We have investing activities. We have financing activities. These are the three components of cash flow. Sometimes we could tell you source, the same thing as component. Some will say eddy, the same thing as component. So for operating activities, let's take them one after the other. All those components so that you can know them. What is operating activities? Operating activities, just simply saying, is the key and the principal revenue generating activities of the organization. Where the money is coming from, key, and the principal revenue generating activities organization, where the money is flowing from, is called operating activities. Investing activities, we are still going to talk about that. Finance, we are seeing operating. What is operating is the key and the principal operating activities of the organization. What are the items under operating activities? We have one, cash received from customer. It's operating is key. If I don't collect money from a customer, the business will fold up. 2, cash paid to suppliers. Yes, if I don't pay my supplier, they will not supply me, and I would find it difficult to produce. 3, cash paid to staffs in form of wages and salary, wages and salary. Yes, you are talking about operating. 4, cash paid to governments in form of tax. If I don't pay government the tax, they will close the shop. Cash received for service render, cash paid for service render, they are all operating activities. They are all operating. So if they ask you an exam, what are the items under operating as they have done before? There was that. They said list 3 items under operating, investing, and financing. 9 marks for doing nothing. So let's go to investing. Investing activities is the acquisition and disposal of non-current assets and investments. Acquisition and disposal of non-current assets and investments. Acquisition of non-current assets and investments. That is it. English is acquisition. What is acquisition? Buy. English is disposal. What is disposal? Sell. Look at it. It's very simple. Non-current asset can be subdivided into 2. That is tangible and intangible. For tangible, we depreciate. For intangible, we amortize. So if they now ask me, what are the items under operating activities, under investing activities, I'll say acquisition of non-current assets, disposal of non-current assets, acquisition of investments, disposal of what? Investments. That's all. Plus linkages, plus the linkages. What are the linkages plus linkages? What do you mean by linkages? What we can trace to investing activities. 1, dividend received. Dividend received is what? Investing. Before I can collect dividend, I must have invested. So dividend received is what? Investing activities. 2, interest received. Before I can receive interest, I must have borrowed people loan. 3, investment income. And 4, finance income. All those things are what? Linkages to investing activities. I can trace them to investing activities. I can trace them to that invest. Let me not know whether you know what you are doing. Let me ask you this question. I want to ask you a question. If you are preparing exam, if you're in exam, and they now report in the non-current assets, they report PPE and intangible. If I ask you, how many transactions will it be in investing activities? Based on the question, how many transactions will it be in investing activities?
1. I think 6.
I don't want, I think.
6.
See, 1, from 1 to 6. From 1 to 6.
4.
Oh, it has come down again, 4. Next.
5.
6.
5 again. 4, 5, 6.
6.
That means you did not follow the definition. If you follow the definition, you will not be giving me this kind of figure.
It's 2. 2.
2, encouraging. 2. Osa straight. 2. Somebody has gotten it. Do you know the person that gotten it? I follow the
1.
definition.
1. It's only
again.
PP.
I told you that investing is acquisition and disposal. PPE I can buy. Because acquisition is English. I can sell. 1, 2. Intangible, I can buy.
Sorry, I was counting non-current assets too. It's 4.
I can sell. 4. My brother and sister, immediately they give you the question. You know where everything is going. I don't want to hear excuse of glass diet. See, we only thought it's indirect that is coming. Are you ICANN? Why are you thinking for ICANN? Your one is to prepare from one angle, either direct or indirect method. Prepare to the fullest. So that when you go to the question, when you see the question, you will ask the question. Is ICANN mad or something? Are they completely mad or something? That is the expectation I have for you as my students. But if ICANN is not asking you, are you completely mad or something? That means you not come to hear. Then, when I was writing the exam, ICANN has asked me, am I mad or something? Yes. I've also asked ICANN, are you people mad or something? Yes. It's like that. That is why you must embrace failure. After you embrace the failure, you move ahead to become successful in this. It's only somebody that quits. And let me not deceive you. This ICANN, if you quit, you will see come back. It will be paining you forever. So it's better.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Please increase the volume of your voice, please.
It's only you that used to complain about my volume of my voice. Others are hearing.
But you know it's not palatable already. We'll just manage it. So increase it.
The palatable does not mean it's not audible. Okay, now always know that all items reported, all items reported in non-current assets are investing activities. Anything they report in the non-current asset is investing. And I've also told you, investing activities, acquisition and disposal of non-current assets and investments. Look at it. If they report investment in non-current assets, it's an investing activity. So any item they report under non-current is an investing activities. Take note. And investing activity is the starting point of any cash flow. Let's go to financing. Financing activities. As the name indicates, financing. As a man, if I ask you, how do you finance your ICANN exam? As a man, you will tell me that you work, and from there you finance your ICANN exams, including the ICANN lecture fee, including the textbook, is from your salary or what you are engaged, you are doing. But as a lady, if I ask you, how do you finance your ICANN exam? You will tell me that you work, you earn salary, plus other incomes. Because even a man is other incomes to a woman. We have seen one man will pay for exam fee, another one will pay for exam lecture. Nothing we have not seen in these lecturing things. So the same way you as individual is financing, so also company is financing. So if they ask you financing activities, if you do not know anything, jam the two English, the two words together, financing. Oh, to finance activities, what they do. You just coin English. How a company manage its activities. You can just put a word, but never leave your paper blank. Write something. But according to ISL, ISL will say is the changing in the size and composition of equities and borrowings. This is it. This is what ISL says. But this is English. Just mere English. It's just how a company is financing its activities. A company can finance the activities in just only 3 ways. One, company can finance its activities by issuing shares to the public. Issuing shares to the public. This is one way. The share can be issued above the nominal value that creates a share premium. They can also borrow borrowings from wealthy individual and corporate body, like bank, investment house, finance house. So the same thing. Which borrowing are we talking about? Borrowing of non-current liability that takes a longer years to utilize, just as debenture, just as preference shares, just as bonds, 10% loan note, 5% loan note. Where are you going to see them under non-current liability? We are not talking about short-time loan that you see as a bank overdraft, that one is cash and cash equivalent. After you have known these three, what are the only another thing that come here in financing is the linkages. What is linkages? What we can trace to financing activities, such as dividend pay. So fourth one, dividend pay is financing activities. 5, finance costs. Interest are paid on borrowing, or they can also call it interest paid. Then 6, lease payments. These are the 6 items under financing activities. These are the 6 items under financing activities. No more. These are the 6 items under financing activities. Now, for me to prepare cash flow, which information do I need to prepare cash flow? Which information do I need in order to prepare cash flow? 1, information needed. Information needed to prepare cash flow. Which information do I need? 1, I need current year. Current year P or L. I need current year P or L. So you want me to prepare cash flow of 2020. You must give me statement of profit or loss of 2020. If you don't give me statement of profit or loss of 2020, you will give me 2019. I don't need 2019. I only need the current year P or L. Then secondly, I need statement of financial position, 2 years. If you want me to prepare 2020, you must give me 2019. I need third one, additional information. Information in additional information is information in addition. If additional information has information in additional information, that is why it is called information in additional information. Additional information is information. Additional information. Which information do I expect in additional information? 1, I need information on non-cash item. I need information. 1, no cash items. What is not cash items? Item that does not involve movement of cash. That is, we cannot buy or sell them. What are those items? We have depreciation. We have amortization. We have goodwill. Either it has impaired or written off. That is it. But for goodwill, it can either be impaired or written off. How do I know that goodwill has impaired or written off? Let me show you here. Let's say goodwill in, let's say, 2020, 2019. In 2020, you have 2019 100. Here it is 80. What happened here? It has been impaired by how much? 20. But if I say dash, that means the goodwill they have has been what? Written off. We are pray for your lecturer. Say, my lecturer goodwill will not be written off in Jesus' name. Let me hear you say
Amen.
that.
Amen.
My lecturer's goodwill will
Amen.
not be written off.
My lecturer good will not be written off.
Mhm. Because if you want to think of those who their goodwill has been written off, you think of Sam Larry. His goodwill has been written off totally. Naira Marley, his own is impaired. If you think of Emefiele, Tinubu, his goodwill has been impaired, but not completely written off.
What about Mohbad?
There's that one person that has died. Those are those people that will be thinking that their goodwill has been written off. And if we are talking of a company that goodwill has been written off, talk of Heritage Bank. Goodwill has been written off because it has been forcefully closed down. So which information am I expecting? Additional information again? I'm expecting information on disposal. Information on disposal. What can they sell? They can sell intangible. They can sell tangible. They can sell investment. What are these? Are the three things they can sell? But where am I going to see information regarding these three if they sell them? Additional information. Which information am I expecting? Additional information again, dividend pay. Then we might calculate it. We might decide to calculate this, not given. We can calculate using the formula, retain any at the beginning, approach for the year, let's retain any at the end, give me dividend pay. Then lastly, which information am I expecting? Additional information? Information about dividends received, finance income, investments, income, and interest received. Interest received. You see those things, if you don't see them as part of the POL item, it's waiting for you in additional information. Before we go to question, let's differentiate between this dividend pay. Dividend received, interest paid, interest received. Dividend pays which activities? Financing activities. Dividend received is which are investing activities. Interest paid, it can either be financing activities or operating activities. It's one of the limitations of cash flow. Some report it as part of investing, while some report as part of financing. It's one of the problems of limitation of cash flow. Some said our interests are paid on borrowing. Should be, I borrowed the money because of the business operation. The money I pay should go to operation. Some say no. Borrowing is a typical financing activities. And interest of borrowing should go to financing. The approach at year 7. How do we resolve this issue? I person look up, look down. Say no. Two of you are correct. Any place you put it, you are right. So you see some textbook. After adjusting for the interest, they will remove it from operating. While some textbook will adjust and take it to what? Financing activities. But for the purpose of this class, I go with those people who say it's a financing activities. So, but interest is what? Investing activities. So what I've been saying this morning, since I started the class, basis of cash flow statements. I want to know whether you get what I've been saying. Maybe you have slept off self, I don't know. I want to know whether you get what I'm saying. You will not tell me which activities. You also tell me whether it is investing or financing. I normally have class on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
When?
Monday
We
to
have two
night.
classes.
We also have other activities on Saturday and Sunday, other activities.
Please don't be telling me this. I also have other activities. Your passing is paramount. Ah, it might be excuse you. That just shake only work. So many things we want to do together. Is it not happy? The expert share. Is it going back? It is when you pass and we're happy that yes, we have done a good job. So any available opportunity like this, we put in. The CR people, the day of protest, we did. On Sunday, although the network was bad and we still managed to do something. So I cannot join you together with them again. Hmm? 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 So those are the things. Okay, you will tell me based on this question. We need to create extra classes. I'm telling you, even though they are not paying, network is not paying me, but we have to create to make things work. That it is a sacrifice to fall back on the company to make us grow. To fall back on me too. When you pass, I can demand, yeah, okay, go and bring my one. Okay, let's start. You will tell me which activities. You will tell me which activities, whether it is operating. I'm not saying you tell me, you will chat me. If it is operating, you say O.A. And if it is inflow or outflow, you will tell me. And come on, I want to tell this thing. And The same way, if it is and also if it is investing, we say IA, source of financing. So let's leave cash and cash equivalent on January. Cash received from customer, which activities?
Operating. OA.
Do not type zero. The voice not be like mine. Yeah. Thank God. Good, good, good. You did not tell me whether it is outflow or inflow. You did not tell me whether it is outflow or inflow. Good. Let's move to the second one. Let's move to the second one. Cash paid to suppliers and employees. Cash paid to suppliers and employees. Cash paid to suppliers and employees. Good. Thank you, Ruth. Olalikon, thank you. To great, thank you, Gloria. Yes. Correct, you are following. Okay. Cash generated from operating activity, I said it already. Generated from operating, what do you want to take again? Interest paid, yes. Interest paid, which activities? Interest paid, which activities? Interest paid. Ezekiel, correct? Interest paid, investing, okay. Amount, financing, outflow financing. Okay, somebody else to him. He said I was operating on financing. But I say in my class is financing. Yes. Osnachi, thank you. Yusuf Obaka, thank you. Financing outflow. Financing outflow, correct. Yes. I'm satisfied with that. Income tax paid. Income tax paid. Which activities is income tax paid? Income tax paid. Let's see which activities. Yes, so thank. Is it thank? Good, nice one. Good, that's correct. Okay. Interest received, yes. Interest received. Which activities? Interest received. No, Sonika is wrong. It's investing inflow. Yes, investing inflow. Clearly correct. Judith Joe, correct. AJE, inflow, just say inflow. That one, I don't know. Laura, yes, investing inflow, correct. Don't forget, I said there are linkages to investing activities. Dividend received. Dividend received. dividend received, so investing inflow, yes, investing inflow. It's not financing, oh, those places are financing. It's investing and financing. Dividend received, because I can receive dividend, I must have invested. Proceed from sales of property, plant, and equipment of 60. Proceed from sales of property, plant, and equipment. Yes, investing inflow. Don't forget, investing is the acquisition and disposal of non-current asset and investment. Yes. Okay. Actually, everybody got this one. That's good. Proceed from sales of investments. Proceed from sales of investments. Investing inflow. Yes, yes. Same. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. Same. Okay. Disposal of discontinued operation, net of cash disposal of which activities? Yes, investing. I did not see Darby typing at all. Joy is not typing.
Sir, you've not been calling my name. Oh. I've been typing. Oh.
I've been looking for a name, I've not seen.
Me that have been responding. First to respond. Check.
Good. Okay. All these are investing, acquisition. Okay, let's take this development expenditure. Not to waste our time. Development expenditure. Development expenditure. These people no book. Operating is wrong. Operating is wrong. Development expenditure is investing activities, and it's an outflow. It's an outflow. Though we later capitalize the expenditure. The same way you have known all this is the same way. The way you have been looking at it. Let's see. Okay, let's do it financing. Proceed from issue of share capital. Proceed from issue of share capital. Yes, yes. Financing inflow. Okay, not to waste your time. Go through those one. Take you are good. Let's, because we have so many questions to solve on this. Go through what we have done. Go through. Is there anyone you want me to explain that is not clear to you? Let's quickly trash it and pick a question.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
My question is on dividend receipt.
Thank you. Dividend receipt.
I know that from my little knowledge of dividend, I know when you pay shareholders, people that own a part of the company, that's dividend, and it's dividend paid. So I'm wondering how a company can receive dividend also.
The company must invest MMM. The company must have invested in MMM. Invest in other company. Company receiving dividend. They release investment income. Maybe your company is not investing in other company. So if those people that are, they are not shareholder of another company, those one will say dividend pay, who will refuse it as dividend receivable.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good. Have you invested before? You collect salary, so you invest. Good.
Hello,
okay.
Sir.
Next. Yes, I'm with
Hello,
you.
sir. Yeah. Effect of exchange rate fluctuation. Effect of exchange rate fluctuation on cash held.
Oh yeah, let me throw it to the class. If you do not know it's on class, member of the class can know it. Oh yeah, let's answer that question, please. Let's answer that question, please.
Please come again.
I can
What's
come
the
as many
question?
as you want me to come. The question says payment,
Question?
no, what do you want?
The last
Said,
one, effect of exchange rate fluctuation on cash held.
yes, effect of
Cash held.
exchange
That's
rate
operating.
fluctuation.
Operating.
That's operating,
It's operating.
inflow,
Yeah.
outflow.
Yeah, it depends on the if it is
It
shortfall.
could be inflow, it could be outflow.
Yes.
It could be inflow, it could be outflow. We must take one. Which one be inflow or outflow?
Inflow.
Inflow.
Outflow.
Outflow. Inflow, outflow.
It's a flow, Mr. Kazim.
It's a flow. Just a flow. Say you to pick one. You look at that English, you even get it from the English.
The effect.
If you have $10,000, look at the English. If you have $10,000 in your house, can we know the effect on it? You have not spent it. What is the
And that's
effect?
sir. That's why I said it could be inflow or outflow.
Is
If
outflow.
the exchange rate comes down, it depends. Maybe you are engaging in international trade or
It's outflow.
or something. So it depends.
Now, okay, what is the effect of $1 in Nigeria today?
They're not flow.
$1.
See,
Sir?
its effect
No,
is
let's
negative.
leave inflow, outflow. Let's leave inflow and outflow. What is the effect of $1 in Nigeria today? Let's say about 1,600.
That gives the value of naira.
Eh? What do you say?
I said it has a negative effect on naira.
You are the one that said, okay, it has negative effect on Naira. Okay, good. But I still owe my $1. I have not spent it. You're just talking about effect. I have not using it in the business at all. A dollar I see, oh, I just say, this dollar, if you want to convert it to, you collect 1.6. That is the effect. But I have not spent the money. I have not spent the dollar. It's just an effect I'm looking at. So it does not belong in any activities. If I not spend it on operating, it is then. So when you get to final level, we teach you corporate reporting. Some of you that are dealing, your business company is dealing in a foreign currency. Maybe it's buying something foreign currency. You will know, you will see this thing in your financial statement. Exchange gain or loss. It is when we now say, okay, the effect, let's prepare it in the POL. We are laughing. The time we get the dollar, it was so amount. Now we are paying for goods in abroad. Then the exchange rate was 1,000 to $1. Now the exchange is now 600, 1.6 to $1. We have lost 600. That is even the problem we are having today. We are having high level of inflation to deal with. It makes things to increase drastically. So it is when you spend it that it might become, we can classify it either operating, investing, or financing. It just effects. So when you get to foreign subsidiary, cash flow of a foreign subsidiary, you normally add it back. So that is it. So it's not any transaction, although you are correct that it depends. But majorly, exchange gain or loss is, in short, in the group cash flow, we normally add it back. because it does not involve movement of cash. It's just an increase. Let's take in or loss. Oh, if I have paid, I will have paid less. Now I'm paying here. So let's leave that.
Another question.
Okay, before we
Repurchase of own shares.
yes, that is treasury shares. When you repurchase, it's an outflow, financing. It's an outflow, just like what we did in APS, treasury shares. When a
Okay,
company buy back its own shares.
Exactly.
Next. In the absence of no question.
Sorry,
In the
sir.
absence
You
of no
said
question.
purchase of shares is financing. I thought it was investing.
Yes, it's financing.
Yes, it's
Repurchase
financing.
of shares is financing. It's financing. Do I say investing?
Repurchase.
It's
No.
financing.
I was thinking it was. Oh, okay.
It's financing. When you report, shares is reported under equities. It's financing. We are still going to do it. There's a question there where they repurchase their shares. I have a question there. Okay.
Sorry, sir. Repurchase or purchase?
Purchase.
I don't understand what you're saying. Eh?
I wanted to know if it was repurchasing of shares or purchase of shares.
Repurchase. Where is it? It's repurchase of own shares. This is it. Not purchase,
Purchase
repurchase.
is okay. What if it's purchase of shares?
They
That
don't
would be
use that.
That would be investing.
Purchase of shares.
In
How can
another
you
company. Shares in another company.
when you purchase shares investments in another company? I think
That's investing.
where do we classify it?
Investing.
Okay, I think I agree.
It will be outflow.
Invest.
Sir,
Please, you will give me. Let's look at a question. Oh yeah, ask a question.
so there's this other one that is confusing again. This acquisition of
I did not hear that part again. No.
I think she wants to say acquisition of non-controlling interest.
Investing.
You can't take it. Let's hear from him again. Network is
How do
happening.
you say it is investing?
acquisition of non-controllable interest that be non-controlling. The statement is not really clear to me.
Okay,
Hello, sir.
we try. They've answered you now.
The network was breaking. I didn't get it.
Because you have not done. You have not done. Okay. Okay, let's go to. You understand that when you get to group account, it's investing activities because it's reported on ICI. Let's take a question. I'm looking at the question we can easily finish. Then please, I want you to deliberate on. Let's have. Or should we shift this class to 8? Because I want to make sure we
No,
cover.
sir. Sir, some of us are Muslims, please. We have to pray.
Me, what of my own? You did not see
Kazim
my
not
own
even
name.
using now.
You did not see my own name. So me, I'm Avalis.
It might not be in practice. I did not say so, sir.
Yeah, able to say it. Might not be a practice. See me see trouble. Yeah, let's go to AG Limited. If I say let's do this time, you say no. If I say let's do on Sunday, you say we want to go to church. This is okay. If I say after church, you say we did not agree. We did not agree. Wow.
Mr. Kazim, please just fix any data.
See, now they are enjoying
Sorry,
the class.
Mr. Kazim, please. Hello, Mr. Kazim.
Okay, let's go to AG Limited.
Hello, Mr.
No,
Kazim.
the day, it's another lecture. The day must be convenient for everybody, just like this one.
8 p.m. is okay, sir.
It's easy for white people to say now. When you were saying there was church on Sunday morning, we didn't say anything. So please.
Religion war. I don't want religion war on equity professional. You see,
8 p.m. is fine. 8 p.m. is fine.
You might not find with some other people. How many minutes do you used to pray?
8 p.m. is fine with everybody.
At least it's not.
Hello, sir.
You start from maybe 7:45, then 15 minutes. Maybe it's what I've done before now.
It doesn't start 7:45.
Hello,
Okay.
sir. Hello, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We know most of the time,
I'm with you.
most of us usually come from work, and most time, but at 8:30 is a little bit ideal for us to be able to attend to that lecture. 8 o'clock will be too shocking for us. We might still be on our way.
Okay. Okay.
Seconded.
Zim is only talking about today's lecture, not all lectures, not throughout the week, only for this, for his own effort. That it will be 8 o'clock. We can plan ahead everything on time and meet up just for his own class.
Now let's go
Another weekend.
to AG Limited. This is what I always like to start with. Do you need this or all this explanation? Do I need to send this explanation to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, no problem. I know that when exam is approaching, you will change your mind that time. I hope it will not be too late. And I don't want to teach you till we enter exam. I will not give a template to I will not give you a template to follow. Template will serve for operating activities. We will start with indirect method. After you have known indirect method very well, I will now introduce direct method. So I will now say statement of cash flow for the year ended. Statements of cash flow for the year ended 31st March 5. We now say operating activities. Operating activity we are seeing in indirect method. Don't forget. Please.
He went to pee. He excused him.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You know, went to pray.
And I guess he dropped the message on the group chat. So that way later will not be for me. So you just attend to that.
He actually took an exit.
I did not go to pray. Which prayer again?
I said he went to.
He went to eat himself.
I told you, traditional Abalis. You don't pray by this time. Okay, let's continue. I'll now pick profit before tax. Immediately I pick my profit before tax, I will now go to the templates. Number one thing on the template is add back non-cash item. What are the non-cash items? We have depreciation, amortization, and co. Okay, where am I going to see information regarding non-cash items? Additional information. What is the profit before tax? I'll pick. Somebody should give me profit before tax. Oh yeah, let's do it together.
45.
Before tax. 45?
225.
Yes, sir.
They play 255.
255.
Yeah.
55. I will not say adjustments.
225.
Adjustments.
55.
I will go to the question. What did they report in the non-current assets? That is the starting point. What did they report in the non-current? If you go to the non-current assets, they report PPE and development expenditure. For PPE, I depreciate. Development expenditure, I amortize. Where am I going to see information regarding non-cash items? Is waiting for me in additional information. Where I go there now. Don't forget in the template. I say, number one thing on the template, add back non-cash items. What are the non-cash items? Don't forget. First thing on the template, add back non-cash items. What are the non-cash items? We have depreciation. We have amortization. We have goodwill. Whether it has impaired, enough. But the non-current assets will show to me which of the three they give me. So whether I can give you depreciation loan, some can give you amortization, intangible loan, depends. Some can give me two. But I'll go to the non-current assets. What did they report in the non-current assets? They report PPE and development expenditure. For PPE, I will depreciate. For development expenditure, I will amortize. And I told you that information needed to prepare cash flow. I said additional information. Additional information is one of it is add the non-cash items. So where am I going to see non-cash item in exam? Go to the additional information. Where I go to additional information, give me the non-cash item that's there. Give me the
Depreciation
non-cash
Additional
item
information
that is there.
4. Okay. Additional
How much is the
information
depreciation
number
figure?
6. 720.
Depreciation for the year, how much?
Yes, sir.
I will add
720.
back 720. I will add back the 720. I have done for PPE. I will now look for amortization for the year. How much is amortization for the year? I'll go and check the additional information. Oh, yeah.
80,000.
That is the first thing I'm done with first additional information. Add back no cash items. I will go again. Information on disposal. What are the information on disposal too? Information on disposal. Don't forget, where am I going to see information on disposal? Additional information. Additional information. What they sell. What is now my own duty in that? I will compare the selling price against the carrying amount to determine either they make profit or loss. And if they make profit or loss, if it is profit, I will less. If it is loss, I will add. That's all. Where am I going to see information on disposal? Additional information. Oh yeah, go there now. Go to additional information. Go there. Go to additional information. Somebody should read the information on disposal out. Yeah. Let's do it together. Somebody
Number
should
4.
What does it
Non-current
say?
assets.
Mm.
Non-current tangible assets includes non-current tangible asset disposed of in the year add net book value of 75,000. Cash received on disposal was
Net book value is
98,000.
75.
Any gain or loss
They
on
collect
disposal?
98.
Yes.
So is it a profit or loss? The book value, which is the carrying amount in our book, is
Profit,
75.
profit.
We sell it at 98. This is your concern. Does it sell at a profit or loss? This is what you need to know. If it is profit, what do I say? Get the profit. How much is the profit now?
Less.
Profit is how much? 98 minus 35.
23. 23.
23.
What do I do to the profit? I will not less profit on disposal. I will come here and say profit on disposal of PPE. Profit on disposal of PPE. 23. Ask me a question, please. Ask me a question. You must know this thing. You
How are
must
you?
know. What do you say?
I said, how are you? How are you?
How are you? How am I?
It's a question.
The question.
How am me?
Is that if you ask me any question? So, and he did.
Okay, I'm fine. Ask question concerning the question. Don't ask about me. Leave me.
Ask financial reporting.
So in the absence of nobody, don't just follow the template. The next thing on the template, my brother, is the template you will follow in exam. Next thing is wrong classification. After I've identified the wrong classification, I will do opposite of the question. Opposite of the question is what I would do. Opposite of the question. What is wrong classification? Look at we have picked profit before tax. Look up the profit before tax. Which activity is not supposed to be part of operating activities? For example, revenue is operating activities.
Finance cost.
Wait, revenue is operating activities. Cost of sales is operating. Distribution is operating. Admin is operating. Finance cost. Finance cost is usual activities. Financing activities. What do I do to the financing activities now? Opposite of the question. If the question subtract, I will add. If you add, I will subtract. If you close, I open. If you open, I close. I'll go to the question now. I'll say finance costs. How much is the finance cost?
45.
How much is the finance cost? What do they do in the question? What do they do in the question?
They subtract.
What are we
They
going
less.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, we're going to add.
Yeah.
We will add.
Add back.
That's it. You just follow the template. In exam, if you give cash flow comes, you will just be dancing, wow, 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 because you pass. But what happened last night? That you did not practice method this diet. That you tell me that you did not practice that. We are going to do a complete question. Even last that question, we are going to solve it next week. And we're going to use direct method. That's why I'm begging you. Let's create time out of no time.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you, sir.
That finance cost, is it what you refer to as wrong classification sometimes?
Yes, now. So it's not supposed to be part of operating.
Okay, sir.
Change in working capital. What are our working capital? Current assets and current liability. That is my working capital. I will go to the question. What is inventory at the beginning? I will go to the question. In the current asset, what did they report? I'll go and show the inventory at the beginning. Change the working capital. Change in inventory. What is inventory at the beginning?
575.
At the end, the car?
685.
Inflow, outflow.
Inventory.
Outflow.
Is
Outflow.
is
Outflow.
inflow. It should be an asset.
Since it increases an outflow.
An outflow.
It's an asset. It's an outflow. Oh, yeah, look here. Any increase in current assets, my brothers and sisters, any increase in current assets, increase in current assets, increase in current assets will lead to cash outflow. Why? Why decrease in current assets will lead to inflow. That's it. What are we saying? Look at it. Asset, liability, increase, outflow. We have gone to the market to buy. When we buy, we pay money. Inventory, we've collected cash, inflow. But if it is liability, this is for assets. So an opposite. If it is liability, increase in liabilities and inflow. While decrease in liability is a what? Out. Get the logic. Get the logic. So what is the inventory at the beginning? But the bigger one will come first. What is the inventory at the beginning?
575.
575. At the end, you call
685.
685.
685 minus 575. It has increased. We have gone to the market to buy. Increase in current asset is an outflow. Outflow of how much now? Give me the figure.
110.
110.
That's it. I'll go to the trade receivable. What is the trade receivable at the beginning?
420.
420.
At the end, you call
515.
515.
it has increased. Increase in current assets, cash outflow. What does he give us?
95.
95.
Outflow of 95. That is it. Next. Cash. That's what I will know whether I get it. So I'll go to current liability. What is the trade payable?
350 at the beginning.
At the beginning is 350, at the end you call
480.
480.
Don't forget, increase in liability has borrowed more money.
Inflow.
It's an inflow. Inflow of how much now?
130.
130.
There's an accrued expenses. Don't forget, another name for accrued expenses. Another name for accrued expenses. Other payable. So, but there's one trap they used to test in working capital. Let me show you the trap. It's in this question. That's the only trap they used to do for working capital. That is the only trap they used to do. Let me show you. Let's read it together. Look at it. Accrued expenses balance. This is only trap you will watch out for change the working capital. Accrued expenses balance includes interest payable of 87 as at 31st March 2004, 12,000 at 31st March 2005. Don't forget, accrued expenses is what? Operating. But interest payable is what? Financing. They will not put financing inside operating. If you go and pick the figure direct or straight. So I will now adjust by removing interest payable they added to accrued to get the original accrued expenses. Is that part clear? Should I read my? That
at the beginning and at the end as well.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
They will include accrued expenses. Interest payable inside accrued expenses. Let's see. Look at it. What is the accrued expenses in the question? 107, 172.
172. Okay.
So I will now go and adjust these accrued expenses here. He said it includes interest payable. Me, I will now adjust. I will now adjust for it. So let's adjust for it now. Look at it. I will adjust for it. I will say, okay, no problem. Let's go to this working. In the statement of financial position, I'll look at it. I say, okay, 2005, 2004. Accrued expenses. In 2004 is what?
172.
172. In 2005,
107.
107. They now put interest payable. I will remove the interest payable. How much is the interest payable in 2004?
87.
87.
In 2005,
12.
12.
to get the original accrued expenses, 172 minus 80.
95, 85.
There is
2005
85.
is 95. 2004 is 85. Yes.
This is when I will now interpret increase in current assets, cash outflow. I will now interpret now. I said 95. It's an inflow.
Yes, sir.
Increase in liability. Inflow of how much now?
10 naira.
That is all. In the current liability, income tax is the last item under operating activities. I will now sum everything. I will sum them together. Give me the figure.
So what about tax?
Is the last item after cash generation from operation.
One 1012.
Confirm the figure. I know the man. He used to give me wrong figure.
Ten, 12.
Okay, correct. Confirm the confirmer. Confirmer used to give wrong figure too.
Correct, sir.
I will now calculate tax. But before I calculate tax, this is cash generated from operation. Cash generated from operation. Then 1, 2. I will now go and calculate tax. Is the last item under operating. How do I calculate tax? I'll say calculation of tax. Don't forget. Does he have deferred tax? I will ask. Where am I going to see deferred tax? Not current liability. Does he have deferred tax?
Yes, sir.
I will now say at
Yes,
the
sir.
beginning. At the beginning. What is the current tax at the beginning? Which is the income tax?
190.
190 plus deferred tax at the beginning.
200.
200. 190 plus 200 will give us what?
390.
I will now go and check tax in the POL. What is the tax in the POL?
140.
Sir, the 190, where is it coming from?
It's coming from our financial statement, ma. Go to the financial statement. Income tax in the current liability at the beginning.
The deferred tax at the beginning is not 190.
It's not what is the current tax in the current liability? Income tax. What is at the beginning?
Okay, 190. Okay.
What is the deferred
I
tax
thought
at
we were
the
using the
beginning?
figure of
What is the
200.
deferred tax? Add them together. At the beginning.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Then you now go to the POL. Statement of profit or loss. Go and add the tax in the POL. So 390 plus 140. What does it give us? 390 plus
530.
530. At the end, what do they report at the end? What is the deferred tax at the end? And what is the current tax at the end?
80 and 250.
How much is paid for tax now? Tax paid,
200.
which is 530 minus 330. 200. Any issue before we proceed? Any
Sir, what
issue?
did you write here before the 190, 200? What's that?
Check this one.
At the
Tax in the
beginning.
POL.
Yeah, this the A part. What did you write before the calculation?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, at the end.
This what you wrote before 190 plus 200. That's what I'm talking about too. This A, then you wrote something before 190 plus 200.
At the beginning.
At beginning.
At beginning.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Beginning. In the beginning. At the beginning, at the end, what is the task at the beginning?
Hello,
Different
sir.
tasks at the beginning, and
Hello,
you
sir.
add it together. Task in the POL you add. You go to
Mr.
at the
Kaz,
end. Mhm.
that your B self be like ish. Maybe you need to just
Follow the lecture, don't follow the handwriting. So I will now say task paid or task expense is how much? 200. So this will now give me net cash flow from operating activities.
812.
I'll now go to investing. Investing activities. Don't forget what is investing. Buy and sell. Acquisition and disposal. For disposal, 90% of the question we don't calculate, we bring it. Cash proceed. Cash proceed from sales of PPE. I'll bring the 98 here. The total amount collected for selling, 98, I'll bring it. Do they buy PPE? That's the only thing we do. Majority of the time, the question only asks us the majority of addition. Let's calculate additional. At the beginning, what is the PPE at the beginning? See, PPE. At the beginning is what?
4,800.
4,800. Depreciation. We reduce my assets. How much is depreciation charge?
Depreciation 720.
720. I will remove 2720. They dispose. Disposal will be at enable value. What is the enable value of the asset disposed?
75.
They sold this. Did they revalue? I will ask. Is there revaluation surplus? I will check
Yes.
3 places. I will check 3 places. Number 1, additional information. If they tell me that they revalue. Number 2, I will go to equity. You will see revaluation surplus at the beginning, at the end. Number 3, OCI. You must check one of the 3 places.
Hello.
Yes? Oh yeah, we'll look at the 3 places now.
We have in
Yes, sir,
additional
it's there.
information and we have in equity.
You have in where?
Equity and additional information.
Yes. Always check. Oh, that's a revaluation surplus. How much is the surplus? If it is deficit, it will reduce. Surplus will increase.
125.
125.
The one in equity is 425. Oh.
At the
The
beginning, what
difference.
is there? At the beginning, what is there?
300.
At the end,
425.
is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So 125 was probably during the year. The things that used to come here again, do they acquire asset on lease? Lease finance. It's not in this question. Next question we carry lease. I will now summon this one. What does it give us?
Four one 4130.
4130. Confirm it too.
Confirm.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, the asset disposed, do we need to look for depreciation, like calculate depreciation for asset disposed?
Why do I need to look for depreciation on it? Would have given me the carry amount at the date of disposal. And they helped me to do that. The depreciation for the year. They say depreciation for the year. You must have included the one they dispose. That kind of question is still coming. You will see the difference with this one.
Okay, sir.
At the end, what did they report? I'll go and check. What did they report at the end?
45.
45. So what is the addition now?
370.
It's an addition. That's all. I have done investing. Investing is buy and sell. I have done investing, buy and sell. I have done investing, buy and sell. They sell, they buy. We now say purchase of PPE 370. I will go to the non-current asset again. They report development expenditure, but there was no information regarding the sale development expenditure. No information regarding that. So I will only calculate the day buy development expenditure. Because if there is information on selling of development expenditure, it will be seen in additional information. What is the development expenditure at the beginning? Check.
400.
The amortization of 80 to give me 320. What did they report at the end?
370.
Addition.
50.
Purchase of development expenditure. Purchase of I am done. Is buy and sell. Investing is buy and sell. They buy PPE, they sell PPE. They buy development expedition. They did not sell because I did not see information on selling. It's only 3 items out of the 4. Investing is buy and sell. I am done.
322. 322.
322 negative, abi?
Jacket, yes, sir.
I will now say net cash flow from investing activities. 322. Financing now. Don't forget, financing is just only 6 items. Look at financing. Financing is not more than 6. It's only 6 items. Financing, we have 1. Share capital. Share capital. 2. Share premium. 3. We have borrowing. 4. Dividend paid. 5. Finance costs. 6. Lease payments. It is very rare to see question that will carry all the 6. These are the 6. Financing. These are the 6. What is my own duty is I'll just be picking them one after the other. Share capital. What is the share capital at the beginning? For the financing. What is the share capital at the beginning?
190.
At the end?
2,600.
2,006 minus 19.
700.
700.
700.
Are they eating at a premium?
Yes, sir.
Share premium. At the beginning is what?
400.
At the end?
750.
The issue is at a
750.
premium. At the beginning of it is
350.
the share is 19. For it to increase, we have issued shares to the public. We've collected cash. Our shareholder value has increased. I'll go to borrowings. What is the borrowing at the beginning? Each borrowing do we have?
10% loan note, 5% loan note.
5% loan note. So 5% loan note. At the beginning is what?
500.
At the beginning is what?
500.
500.
At the end?
500.
What do you want me to do now?
500.
Where is the movement of cash? What do you want me to do?
No movement, 0.
Where is the movement of cash?
There's also
Why are you calling that one
10%
for me?
loan note.
10% loan note is also there.
My big bad for me, 10% loan notes. At the beginning is what?
1,000.
1,000.
At the end?
0.
I will now say 1,000 minus 0. Decrease in liability. He has paid.
1,000.
At the beginning was 1,000, decrease in liability. He has paid 1,000 out. Because at the end, we do not have anything. I have done 3 out of the 6. Do they pay dividend? I'll go and check dividend pay.
Additional information.
Dividend pay.
Yes, they pay dividend.
How much dividend pay?
100,000.
100,000.
In case they did not give me dividend pay, I will not say it does not exist, so that they did not pay dividend. I'll go and test. That is why I put might. Dividend pay, I say might. I will not say dividend pay now.
And
What is retained earning at the beginning? What is the retained at the beginning?
1415.
1415. Add profit for the year.
115. And 530.
1530.
I will not less retain earning at the end.
And
What is
430.
it?
100.
In case you are not giving, go and test. So dividend pay now. Next, finance cost. How much is the finance cost? But there is interest payable. Don't forget, another name for finance cost is interest payable. I need to adjust for it. I will now say, oh, interest payable. Interest payable that are put in accrued expenses. At the beginning is what?
At the beginning, 87.
Add the one in the POL.
45.
7 plus 45.
132.
132.
At the end.
12.
Wait,
You have 9.
120.
They did not give me lease payments.
So this additional information, there is information on these ordinary shares at a premium of 50%.
Look at it. What is the premium of 700? He was just laying emphasis on what he has quoted. 50% of 700.
350.
350.
That is the premium he's talking about. Any other question?
Okay.
Sir, the the lease payments. When you were calculating
There
the
is no lease
purchase of,
payment in this question.
the lease finance. Yes, sir. I think the 6th one under financing activities.
But no, it's finance cost. It's finance cost. Not lease finance. Finance cost. Yeah, the finance cost. What do you want to know?
Okay, while you were calculating purchase of PPE, they didn't give us lease payments. So you didn't include it. But I saw when you were like outlining all the items under financing activities, one of the 6th item was lease something. Is it lease finance?
Lease rental.
Lease payments.
Lease payments.
So what's the difference between that and the one under investing activities?
I'm trying to get your question, sir. Let me go
I
to
said
the.
under financing activities, the last item, number 6, you said lease rental.
It's not in this question now.
No, I'm just saying, I'm asking in case we come across questions like that.
Here is only
What's
one
the
question we
difference?
are going to solve, Oga. Here is only one question we are going to solve. Wait, look at it. Next question will carry list. We cannot solve only one question now. When they did not give us profits, POL, see there. There are so many questions. The one I'm going to give as an example, say, when the revaluation surplus attract tax, is still there. So many questions you still need to know. Don't worry, let's just take it easy. For now, we have done 5, we remain list. And it's not something hard. You will have seen lease obligation in the current and non current assets. So calm down. Just wait next week, you will see it. Or if you want us to do lecture on Sunday. Oh yeah, that's your out of the 6, they only gave me 5. Non-finance list.
Jacket 170.
Oh, now net cash flow from financing. That's all. I will now add all the nets. Net of operating, net of investing, net of financing. Add all the nets. Add all
320.
the nets.
320.
I'll add them. Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
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 If it is positive, see what I will do. Because that place has I'll come here. Increase in cash and cash equivalents. Of how much now?
320.
I will now add cash and cash equivalent at the beginning. At the beginning. I will add it. What is the cash and cash equivalent at the beginning?
232.
232. You must give me cash and cash equivalents at the end.
552.
552. That's all.
So is this a continuation of that other table, or is this
There is not. See the board now.
okay? Because of space. Okay.
Thank God you know. Where do you want me to write now?